Welcome back, YouTube. I'm Super Dan Shoeman, and I've got another unboxing and a fun story for you today. I'm going to start this out by referencing back to a quote, some Bible verses, and some ideas that I've talked about several times on this channel before, but I heard it put really well in a devotional that just this morning, and I wanted to share it with you. And again, this isn't a Bible verse or anything, it was just how it was stated in the devotional that I was reading this morning. And it says, pursue the healer, not just the healing. Pursue the blesser, not just the blessing. When you have him, you have everything. And like I said, I've talked about that before. Rather than asking Jesus for healing, rather than asking Jesus for blessing, asking for more of him. And the way that it put it in that, I think really summarized it really well. And I also kind of thought about how that pertains to this sneaker game that a lot of us are in, where I would much rather, just in general, I'm not thinking about anybody specifically, but I would rather already be best friends with the sneaker hookup guy, or the got him early pairs guy, you know what I'm talking about, Haley? I would rather be just be best friends with him in the first place than just going to this person for the shoes. Like, it seems like having access to that relationship as a best friend would make that so much easier. It's such a better situation, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No?
No.
Being best friends with the person that gets all the early sneakers as opposed to just being a customer.
Okay.
Wouldn't you rather be best friends with somebody like that?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah.
No, makes sense to me.
Yes, no, I mean, I would, if I was in your shoes, yes, but in my shoes, no.
Well, you wouldn't care.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Well, you only care. Like, But yeah, you would rather, well, you see, you're in a different situation because
right, so ask
your father gets all the pairs.
Yes.
So you don't need the best friend.
You are my best friend.
Oh, that's a lie. But so it wasn't that awe because it's obvious that it wasn't true. But I'm the sneaker hookup. You don't need to be best friends. You don't need to be a customer. You just are the child.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good analogy too, though, for this situation. To be, you know, rather than being a customer of mine, you're just my daughter.
Whoop, whoop.
Rather than being a customer of Jesus and his grace, being a son. Oh, that was good. Nice job. You did that and you didn't even know it.
I knew it.
So these came up on the Adidas Confirmed app last week. I saw Roscoe's live video coming up in the morning, and I was like, all right, these are dropping, and these are the Bad Bunnies. You're gonna know it already I hope you know it already from the thumbnail. I had Isaac make me another thumbnail, and it's a little busy, but there's more of a story to this thumbnail, so I'll tell you about it in a second. But I saw that Roscoe was going live for the, not necessarily to cop these, but for the response, or not the response, the results of the confirmed raffle. And I was like, I'm good, I don't really want those. There have been Bad Bunnies before that I've gone for, didn't get them, and I just wasn't really that excited about them. But now I am actually excited to make this video. I mean, I was sitting there, I think I might have had his live on for a little bit, and then I got an email, and it said I won the raffle, and I was like, I even got in that raffle? What? So then I was like, all right, I gotta make a video about this. Let's think of the content. And that devotional from this morning just goes with this really well, about looking for the healer, getting to know the healer, searching for the healer, as opposed to the healing. And
there's a song that talks about that too.
Yeah.
I can't think of what the song is, but
I know what you're talking about. I can hear it in my head.
Yeah.
So let's look at these shoes, and then I'll give you the rest of the story. Again, I'm not terribly hyped about these shoes.
That is a terrible box.
It's not what you think. I'm not terribly hyped about these shoes, so I may not have a whole lot to say about them.
Ooh, that's better.
But this is the Bad Bunny. This is Bad Bunny Forum Power Sand color. This is my size, 11 men, 12 women. Maybe these don't come in half sizes. That's not what size they are, but all right. 11 men, let's see if I can get this thing out of here. This is like a Yeezy type box. Okay, so now it's this way. Now we get a bunny eye. Adidas and a bunny there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, because he's Bad Bunny.
Yo visto así. I've seen it like that. I think that's what that means. Haley's pointed this out before, that some of my verb conjugation is not right when it comes to Spanish, even though I'm pretty much fluent. Bad Bunny bag.
That's cute. Can I have that?
No, because I'm not keeping these.
Oh, bruh.
Not bad.
I like that bag.
Doesn't smell like anything. It's canvas E. Meh. All right, here's the shoe.
The picture's
Benito.
cute.
Benito. Which Haley and I were talking about should mean like Lil Ben.
Yeah.
Like Benito. Ooh, okay. That's cool. We get 3 extra laces.
Holy cow.
No, 2 extra laces. Those are purple? Is that purple? Gray? That's purple.
Yeah, it looks kind of
Yeah. So there's a forum, I think it's a high that we've seen at DTLR a few times. There's colors all over it. You remember that?
No, but okay.
I kind of like this.
I actually really like these a whole
I don't know
lot.
about really like, but
I really like them.
let's see. We get really, really smooth nubuck. Thick cut, fairly thick cut. Nice, what do you call this? Nice grain on the cut of the leather there. Can you see the cut of the leather on this red one?
Yes.
Is it nice?
It's nice.
This is really, really smooth nubuck too, like really smooth. We get a,
Is it buttery?
I wouldn't call this buttery, it's just smooth. This is a rubbery material, this blue here, some netting. Yeah, that's just netting like string netting. That's
These are really cool.
got a coating on it to make it hard. That's weird. That's really weird. I've never had a forum, so here's the outsole. Looks Jordan 1-ish. With this little circular area here. We get an eye, another eye here on the tongue.
That's cool. It's like the milk dunks.
This thing snaps together.
That's even
What is
cooler.
this? Like, so you get a double tongue.
I can't look at it when you're pulling away.
There's snaps there.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I don't get this. I don't know what this is all about. Extra little flap here. Another flap. Wait, whoa.
Oh my gosh.
What is going on
my
here?
gosh.
What is going on here? I didn't know any of this stuff. Like this just, see, unless they give you another piece to put on here or something, it's just useless, you know? I don't think there's anything else to put on.
Maybe you can buy them.
Maybe I haven't heard anything about that though. Yeah, it's just kind of useless. Like, it's cool, but it doesn't serve any purpose. You could trade it out. If there were different ones, might give you something. But I like this chartreuse there.
I guess I'd like that.
I mean, they're pretty cool. There's your little bit of purple to go with your laces.
Yeah, I was wondering where that was at.
That might be, is that white or purple?
That's purple. That's the same color as this thing.
Okay. We get some more on the insole. This insole is it's just ortholite. It's very glued down. I'm not gonna try to rip that out. But yeah, they're okay. You know, they're not bad.
I actually really like them.
Yeah, I'll consider keeping these, but I don't think so. Canvas-y material up here. That's not canvas. Nylon canvas. I don't know. But the colors look pretty good. Now, Bad Bunny. What do you know about Bad Bunny, Haley?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. All right, I know that Bad Bunny is a rapper, I think.
Oh, well, I mean, I knew
I
that.
want to get some Bad Bunny on the aglets. That's what I'm talking about. You knew nothing, but you know he's a rapper. Don't know the other. What else do you know about him?
He's black hair.
He has black hair. He's Hispanic. I don't know that
Yeah.
he's Mexican necessarily, but he's Hispanic. So
I think he
The
sings
other
this
thing-
song with Cardi B. And I think
the other
that's
thing
all I
that
remember.
okay, the other thing that I know about him is that he's a professional wrestler. I've seen him on the WWE. Now we get back to
Oh.
seeking the healer rather than the healing. And this also just came up. No, this just came up today again because I knew that this was here and I was going to make a video on it. So I'm going to put up the background picture right now. The background picture that's behind the thumbnail. So this is me, my sister, and my dad at a WCW Saturday night in either 93 or 94. Take a watch. This is where I got this clip from. Stop.
I think so. I think the man who got the front of that was Cactus Jack.
Let's wait. So what you just saw was a very short clip, about 30 minutes in to the documentary that's currently on Peacock Premium. Originally, I believe it was originally in 2013, came up on Netflix. For All Mankind, the life and career of Mick Foley. Mick Foley lived in my parents' neighborhood when I was in 4th and 5th grade probably. So before I got into the OG shoes, specifically 95, the Concords, before I got into that, I was in 4th and 5th grade, and MICK Foley, the professional wrestler, lived in my parents' neighborhood. My sister babysat his kids. I talked to the guy many times. Unfortunately, he thought it was better that I not go to his house with my family to watch Halloween Havoc, which was the WCW pay-per-view, like the big one, where he got a concussion from Vader, Big Van Vader, not the Death Star Vader, not Darth. But shortly after that, he gave us tickets to go see him on a Saturday night, and we went, and I just talked to my dad about this, got a little bit more of the story today too. Apparently we get there and there's people all around the venue. It's a smaller venue. Like at that time, it was the Omni downtown that the big pay-per-views were at, like the actual pay-per-views were at, but the Saturday nights were at a smaller venue. But there were people standing around outside and they were saying, no, tickets are all sold out, you can't get in. Cactus Jack came to the front door and escorted me and my family to our seats. He'd already given me my t-shirt. I was about to forget. My t-shirt. He had already given me
Not a t-shirt.
my t-shirt.
That's the same shirt?
This is the same shirt. This is the shirt that I wore. The exact same shirt. My mom not traced it. She she drew this on a banner that we took in with us when Cactus Jack and Max Payne came out to wrestle. He pointed up at us, and we were on TV for a couple minutes.
Seconds,
sorry, like 2 seconds. You saw how fast it was on the documentary. You also saw the clip of somebody else in the stands wearing this shirt. I don't know where she got hers, but this came straight from him. He handed this to me, and yeah, it was awesome. And I spent like 2 hours tonight trying to find exactly the date and episode of WCW Saturday Night when he was there, when we were there. I remember pretty clearly, my dad didn't remember much, but I remember pretty clearly Ricky the Dragon Steamboat being there because he blew his fire, and I could feel the heat. We were that close. I mean, it was like I said, it was a small venue, so it wasn't hard to be that close to feel that kind of heat. But like I said, I think it was Max Payne. It was Cactus Jack and Max Payne, and they were fighting with the championship belts. I don't think they lost them that night. But I looked all over, and there was a WCW Saturday Night where Cactus Jack and Max Payne wrestled, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was there. It looked like they had the whole broadcast on YouTube. I can't remember the date it was, but it looked like it had the whole broadcast, and I wasn't able to see myself in that YouTube the YouTube video of the broadcast, the original broadcast. I know I was on it though, because I think we went some other night than a Saturday night because it wasn't aired live. But Saturday night when it came on, we weren't going to be at home, so I had to put my VHS in and push record on the VCR to record it while we were gone. And I did have it a long time ago, but now I've got the digital version on my phone, and it's also a Peacock. So anybody out there that maybe knows something I don't know, some sites I don't know about WCW or old wrestling, you can help me find that. That'd be awesome. But knowing,
My throat is so itchy right now. Sorry.
But knowing him was better than just going to a wrestling match to see him. Like, I got the t-shirt. I have an autographed picture of him somewhere, which is the same thing. You just got the dad, sneaker dad. Not a sneaker hookup. You're not some customer of somebody who happens to get some shoes early every now and then.
Right.
He's your dad.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thanks, bro.
So that's all that I've got for this backstory and this video on the Bad Bunny Adidas forum. I do like this shoe a little bit more than I thought I would, but I don't think I like it enough to keep it. I've got a trade block account now, the Super Dance Shoe Man, with no spaces, and I think I've got 20 or 30, 40 shoes maybe in my closet there, and these will be there. These I want to trade. Trying to get some purple Jordan 1 highs, some Concords.
Don't you have Concords?
I own trashy pair.
Oh.
But I would like another pair of those. I've got some other things on there that I want, but I've already got those listed as wants. So if you think you might have something, or if you've seen something, if you think you might have something I want, go take a look. Also, if if there's something that you've seen on the channel that you want, you can go there and see if I've got it up for trade. So thanks for watching the video. Thanks for listening to my story about how I was originally Netflix famous before. I'm now YouTube famous, and now I'm Peacock famous too. So I'm sure y'all didn't know that. I should probably get like 10,000 more subs, just because everybody knows now that I'm so famous, because at like 9 years old I was on TV.
For 4 seconds. Not even.
Not even.
2 seconds.
But when you talk about how many people have watched that documentary between Netflix, Peacock, and wherever else it has been in the last 9 years now, I mean, that's pretty famous.
Yeah.
It is pretty famous.
Agreed.
Yeah, you're not entertained. Thanks for being here, y'all. Smash that like button, comment down below, especially if you can help me out to figure out the exact date of this venue that I was at. It was a venue in Atlanta in 92, 93, 94. And like I said, I gave you all those other details. But comment down below if you can help me with that. Comment down below if you like these shoes. Check me out on Trade Block. I'm not sponsored, but check me out there anyway. Tell your grandma about the Bad Bunny Benitos, and I'll see you next time.
You're so pretty.
Say bye.
Shoes. Ah! Shoes. And I like shoes.
Fire!